Let me start by asking you this. How did you know whether you needed to have a warm, fuzzy jacket handy this winter? Most of you could probably tell by looking outside your window, recalling your winter experiences from last year, or just checking the weather forecast on your phone while building up the courage to roll out of bed this morning. Now, how would that change if I asked you to figure out the same thing but for the winter season in 2060 with climate change warming our planet? You're probably thinking something along the lines of, Calvin, you're crazy. How could I possibly know that? I don't have a crystal ball. Well, I'm here today to tell you about the one that I have, and it might just change your life. So what's this crystal ball and how do you use it? Well, it's called the Climate Atlas of Canada, and you can do a Google search to find it online and use it for free. It's based off climate science data from 24 unique climate models and uses advanced statistical techniques to create high quality versions of that data across Canada. Just select a city or town that you're interested in, and you can look at different variables for it that are related to hot weather, cold weather, temperature, precipitation, and agricultural indicators. And where does this part about predicting the future come in? Well, for starters, the Climate Atlas lets you choose between a near future or distant future time period that you want to look at results for. The near future covers everything from now until 2050, and the distant future is for everything between 2051 to 2080. Once you've chosen a time period, you can then compare your results with data from the Atlas's baseline time period, which runs from 1976 to 2005. Now that you know how the Climate Atlas works, how do you harness this power and apply what you find towards everyday life? Well, as part of my urban planning work with All One Sky Foundation, I used the Climate Atlas to understand how different climate variables could impact the city in the near future. Once I had a good picture of what was going on, I took these findings to city staff and worked together with them to identify actions that could address these climate impacts. For example, we discovered that the city could actually provide oxygen equipment, masks, and clean air kits at public facilities to address wildfire smoke. All of this work could then be put together into an official action plan that effectively guides the city towards building climate resilience. But what if you're just an ordinary citizen like most people? Well, then you would use the Climate Atlas to help you make decisions in everyday life. Thinking of moving to a warmer place? Check the number of winter days you'll be getting. Not sure if you should get air conditioning for your home? Go and see the number of summer days you'll be getting in your city or town. And if you're wondering what to grow in your garden this summer, you'll find your answer by looking at the Growing Degree Days Index. So there you have it, a climate crystal ball that's just about as easy to use as checking the weather on your phone. And now that you know all about it, what's your fuzzy winter jacket fortune for the winter of 2060? Well, don't throw it away just yet, but the truth is, you'll probably need it less often.